В общем, здорово, и снова выбиваем долги мы в РДР 2. Игру про ковбоев, разбои и выбивание долгов. В общем, здесь какой-то даун появился. Ну, шо? А.
I got bit. Oh, God. Oh, I need medicine. Or
Here,
a siphon.
drink this.
Oh, medicine? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, you saved my life. I owe you.
Got that right.
I do.
Да уж. А потом я приеду
I
выбивать
gotta get
его.
out of here.
There we go.
Ох, как полетело. Так куда хоть ехать-то? То есть можно было бы туда.
Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Downs!
Здравствуйте.
You, whatever do you want?
Mr. Thomas Downs? You owe me money.
Oh, no, I'm,
Oh, come here, you maggot.
please, sir. I'll,
Really? Threaten me, would you?
please. I have a family, sir, please.
I don't care about your family. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts,
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
you are a slippery little bastard. But I got you now.
Please, show some compassion. Please.
Strauss told me you needed a beating. You saying he was right?
What will that solve?
Pay the money, you'll make this stop. Pay the money.
Money.
Please, no.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Блин, а,
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
понятно, блин.
Then sell your
Нет, он
wife,
всё
or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said, what you looking at, woman?
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Блин, вот начало игры его уже чем-то заразили. Да уж.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Что там есть еще? Погнали. Там, по идее, должна быть перестрелка, что-то веселое. Это, блин, выбивать долг. Что-то не очень весело.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw.
Да, зато заболел он чем-то.
Okay, girl.
Чумой какой-нибудь. А может на что-нибудь хватит этих денег? Есть оружейка ближайшая. А, только 100 рублей, ну ладно.
Yep. Easy, girl. All right, girl.
Так это еще что? Как незнакомец, не надо.
Yeah. There's a girl.
Эту серию я снял для того, чтобы вызволить Мику из тюрьмы. Все.
Okay,
Это
girl.
моя цель на эту серию.
That's a good girl. good, girl.
Помолчи.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Faster.
I won't die to know, Wolf. Oh, you there. Please help me.
Иду, иду.
I'm out. Oh, thank God. That animal was a goddamn menace. You saved me, partner. Woo! I was almost a meal there.
Let's go, girl. Giddy up.
Карабинчик-то мне пригодится. Двустволка тоже пригодится, в принципе. Подпереть. Да вы достали. Ну, тебе что?
Stop, oh, I beg you. Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jolt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
А, пошли. Пошли.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Все равно туда еду.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop up there on the back with you?
Your legs work, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose. It's just a little demeaning.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your natural habitat.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. There was some talk at the country club about this burgeoning little resort town called Strawberry. So I thought it might be quite the trip to see what all the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
Ускоришься.
Not enjoying it then?
It's a town of splinters, if you could call it much of a town at all. I'd hardly stepped off the carriage and I'd taken in the whole place. I suppose some might call it charming. Let me tell you, charm is not worth much these days. You show me a timber frame shack and I'll show you Broadway. And meanwhile you have this mayor, a quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork and he thinks this is a cultural hub? The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here after all, more fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves and the muck with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
Ну,
Get moving. Well, look who's got a yellow belly.
Oh yes, this does look familiar.
можно быстрей. А, это нормально все. Придем уже.
we close to town?
Прикинь.
Sir, you've rescued me from the depths.
Всё,
You
пока,
seem
братан.
quite the resourceful sort, sir.
Мне
If for
просто
some
радар
reason you
есть.
plan to spend any time in Strawberry, you may want to look into that gabbing mayor. Something is definitely off with him.
Ага. Эти с ним бегают, чтобы перестрелять весь город.
Keep that in mind.
Да хватит.
New Yorkers. Jesus.
Курортный, блин, городок. Что грязь. Курортный городок, ну вообще. Ну вот здесь Мика, да. Может здесь. О! О, кстати.
Arthur! Arthur! Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months. And now, I got an opportunity to watch you be silenced.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. You got any dynamite?
Да, I got any dynamite. Да. Ну.
Maybe that steam donkey over there still works.
Лебедка. Нет, я динамитом хочу. Ладно, просто кину. Что ты мне дал?
Might want to step back a bit.
This wall just needs some good forcing.
Проломить. Не, динамитом круче. Такой фигак. И всё.
Let's get out of here. Come on. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll.
Think you're bundled on, do you?
Headshot. Headshot.
Come on, Arthur. Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got some unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan.
Trust you? You have finally lost your damn mind.
Moving up. We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do?
А чё мне?
Kill this whole town if I have to.
Блин, в смысле мне честь сняли? Да я что, убил кого-то не того?
They
Рили.
got something of mine I ain't leaving without.
Все без ствол. Так вот, на! Это тоже на! На!
Where are we going? Make
На!
sure get out of here.
Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see some. Skinny, get out here. Skinny!
It ain't Skinny, Micah. It's Norman. Oh.
You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap. Excuse me a minute, Arthur.
чё?
Hello, Maddie. Did you miss me?
Страшный
Had something of
человек.
mine. My guns. I showed him, and I'll show the rest of this town.
You have really lost it this time.
Бум. Чего меня честь отнимают? Не понимаю.
Come on. This way. Yeah?
Пошел.
Who wants to see me hang now? Where are you going now? Ah! You want to get out of here, don't you? Reckon it's time we got out of
Нельзя
here,
выпрыгнуть
Morgan.
туда сразу выйти.
Now you want to get out of here?
Ну,
Ah! They just ain't giving up, are they?
да как из дробовика вот не попасть в лошадь? Объясните мне, пожалуйста.
More riders! Hanging's too good for you. Time is up.
Easy, girl.
Господи. Эх, водила я от Бога.
You're all right, girl.
Okay. Let's get out of here before we get any more on our tail. That was some good shooting, Morgan. Whew. I gotta hand it to you.
What the hell was that you pulled back there?
Got a bit wild, all right.
Wild? Making a house call in the middle of all that?
Ain't much I care about more than those guns.
That much is clear. Who was that fella?
Skinny? Yeah, we ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well.
I saw how it goddamn ended.
He was gonna let me hang.
I'm starting to wish I had. And you owe Lenny, too. If he hadn't found us in time...
Yes, you will all be thanked profusely, I promise.
Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutch has got your back. For some unknown reason.
Whoa! I think we finally lost him.
I hope so.
I'm giving you a holster. My way of saying thank you.
And thank you. There I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town.
You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all sour all the
Yeah,
time?
well, you ain't funny at all. So why you gotta act like the court
All right,
jester?
listen. I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers.
Весело было.
Sometimes brothers make mistakes. I'm heading back to my little camp around back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you.
You ain't heading back to Dutch?
No, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seeing Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Так, что там? Какая-то миссия. Погнали.
All right, girl.
Где поехали? Вижу, как пьяный какой.
Yep.
Ну. Реально вижу, как пьяный. Что под ноги лезло? Так, это Блэквотер, да? Да.
How many?
A lot. Uniforms everywhere.
You see Sean?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. Where's Trelawney?
Who knows?
Where's that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters, pictures of Dutch and Hosea.
We got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's gonna remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana, then to a federal prison out west.
Damn. Well, we can't be rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now or cut him loose.
I'm not cutting anyone loose.
Of course not.
Ike Skelding's boys are moving him to a camp nearby before handing him over to the government.
So, I guess we need to stop them before they get to camp. Charles, why don't you head up on the north side, and then we'll head up on the other side of the valley and meet you. That way we have them in either direction. Javier, Josiah, come on. Let's go see.
You know, Arthur, the government, or people whom the government like, seem to be very angry.
Sure, well, we'll rescue
Попахивает
Sean, and we'll
перестрелкой.
get ourselves lost, good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
All right, girl. Let's head upriver and find this boat.
Keep your eyes open for Pinkertons. They got patrols out all over this area.
Yes, south of the river, West Elizabeth isn't a very welcoming place right now.
There, look. I think that's our boat.
All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Поехали.
We'll
Что
follow
это за
them.
челик вообще?
Nice and easy. Let's make sure it's him first before you go starting another war.
You think they can see us?
If they can, we're just three fellas out on the trail. Act natural. We'll be fine.
So, you've been gone for a while.
Much as I love dodging the law and sleeping in the dirt with you derelicts, I do have other business to attend to.
What happened in New York?
You know how life is. Never a straight road anywhere.
Especially with you.
Nice to know I'm missed, though. Have you run out of people to rob? Let's go. Stay with them.
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute. Push up, come on. Apparently, there's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters meet. transfer before continuing out west. I imagine that's where they're headed. Hey, they've pulled into shore. Get your binoculars out.
R1 предметы.
Let's see what we're dealing with here.
So who are these bounty hunters?
I don't know too much about Ike Skeldon's boys, but I hear they're a big crew, wild, built some reputation in the last year or two.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss. Yep, that's definitely Sean.
Oh, they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been giving them.
Oh, yes.
They're taking him up the canyon.
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
What about the other two down there?
I've got an idea. Follow me.
We should do this quietly if we can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Пошли.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's get in the river. Wait until he's got them off guard before crossing. Wait here. He's still reeling them in.
Gentlemen, excuse me, dear brothers. My wife is taken ill, gravely ill.
What's the problem?
It's dear Bessie.
You
She's
take the
taken
one on
a
the
turn.
left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself. If I lose Bessie,
God damn it, Arthur!
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
Okay, let's get after him. Come on. We got two halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Qué lindo los boots. Hey, those are very nice.
Who's the guy you got them from? Is he alive still?
Come on, focus.
Come on! We need to get past this son of a bitches!
Финал в голову.
Come on, let's move! Let it shoot that friend! Two more, look out! Here's Charles.
All good?
Wouldn't go that far.
The camp's up this
Извините
way.
за скример.
Come on.
Что-то я приболел немножко.
I'll take the left side, Charles. You go right, okay?
I guess.
Take him down!
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Sean's bounty?
Maybe we should turn him in ourselves.
Still time.
Серьезно.
That was close!
Kill them right. Hold it right there, or I'll shoot you dead. Ah! We're out of time. Let's get them down.
Let's push forward! On top of the tower! Who's got a shot on him?
Как не попал? Ладно, допустим.
You're taking heavy woundedness, aren't you? Fancy seeing you here.
Okay. Let's get Sean.
You know, you're a lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
Come on.
Do I get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now found.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang, the bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot if Charles hadn't stopped me.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper can really admire.
Oh, shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on.
Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot. But fear not, the joy's back in your lives now.
Ну вот и закончили мы серию. С вами был Вел. Удачного дня или что у вас там вечер. Ну, не знаю, когда вы это смотрите. В общем, всем пока.